Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Will Cheese Fail sent in by you, the fans, to Lifesaglitchtv@gmail.com. Mr. Maximus Black.
Yes?
Hit me up with the sound of going on 40 but still driving your Honda Civic VTEC 1999 like it's a Ferrari. That VTEC with what sounded to be like a turbo on there.
Yeah, you know, something light.
Little turbo valve in there somewhere, something light. I liked it. That was impressive. That was impressive. I say that because I was out today briefly getting some stuff, some more stuff, trying to get ready for this wedding, and out on the highway, and of course there's some kid. Listen, it was not a kid. He was like 40 years old. You can take, you know, the saying should be, you can take the boy out of the Civic, but you can't take the Civic out of the boy. This guy was driving that like 2002 era VTEC, looked like it was barely holding together, driving it like, trying to drive it like a Ferrari, weaving in and out of traffic, but you know, the classic VTEC turbo lag. He was having a hard time.
The turbo lag is real on that VTEC, baby.
He's trying to get it going. It sounded so dangerous, but it was more dangerous because the lag was longer than he anticipated. He just about pit maneuvered like 3 cars trying to fucking pass them on the highway. But what the fuck is going on here,
Cannon
Mr.
rush.
Black? We got probes and cannons and everything else.
Yeah. So King Vladimir coming right up here looking for a cannon rush. Puts a pylon down here. Mr. Fister trying to fist his way through this, and he's doing a relatively good job. But unfortunately for him, this cannon is in a awkward spot where only 2 probes, or actually I only think 1 probe is actually attacking it, and that is going to finish. Now he's getting the right move. Whenever you're in a position like this and you cannot get at that, go after the pylons if you can. And then if you can't, you just got to back off, build some shield batteries, get that core out, get gas, and wait for a stalker. As long as you kill the probe that is making the cannons, having this cannon does nothing to you. But the simple fact that he's panicking right now, he's lost his first zealot, he's lost 5 or 6 probes, he's done quite a bit of damage, and now here comes another probe, and he's got 400 minerals. He's going to probably put down a gateway here. I would have put it... Oh, he's already got a gate. Look at that. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that's his.
So now he's going to be able to build zealots from there if he wanted to help protect, which is huge. And meanwhile, down here, he is gathering gas right now. I do like putting the gateway in your opponent's base and then putting your core at your own. And then that way, you're still at least teching while you're doing all of this. Needs to get a cancel. Does not get the cancel off on that cannon. So he is losing quite a bit here, and now this attack has failed. Really needed to just wall off. I would have liked to have seen him put down another gateway here instead of 2 pylons. And make it just so that they couldn't walk around and get at that cannon. But it is what it is. Decent defend and a decent rush. So I think the game is basically even right now.
Yeah, and like you were saying, when he's collecting gas back at home, you know, that is definitely the one thing that you need to do. You're not going to be able to just spin out into just cranking out zealots. You should probably cancel that zealot, but before that's going to chew up even more minerals. But you need to be able to tech up behind it. It's the one thing you can do to help marginally keep yourself in the game, and so he's making that attempt at the very least. But yeah, well done. Full disclosure, I was going to go with a Mr. Rogers neighborhood, but Mr. Fister's neighborhood, but then I realized Jeff's not white enough for that, so he wouldn't know what the
beautiful
theme
day
song.
in the neighborhood.
Oh,
it's a beautiful day in the
neighborhood.
neighborhood.
Mr. Maximus Black!
Yeah?
Hit me up with the sound of Mr. Fister's neighborhood!
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. I'm gonna fist you. I'm gonna fist you. Will you be mine?
Well, that got dark real quick. Just lean into the microphone. I'm gonna fist you.
Oh,
that got dark real quick. All right, beautiful. Well, there it is. You know what? As great as that is, how about you tell the folks at home how they can fist our bank accounts with ants?
Yes, go check out Ant Legion for the Swarm. I mean, it's literally called Ant Legion for the Swarm. And, you know, hey, for the Swarm, guys, it's that time. Go ahead, download Ant Legion on mobile to help support us. Go that extra mile, and if we get 200 people to level 12, we are going to bring back Nova War Says for an entire season as bonus content. And it's a little early wedding gift there for Adam, too, because, you know, weddings aren't cheap.
Yes, please, gosh.
You know, and
please,
not everybody can support via Patreon, and we really appreciate those people. This is a great way for you guys to do it for free. It's a free-to-play game, for free.
Yep.
Download it, play it. The maximum level you can go is 30. So really the stretch goals are level 5, level 8, level 12, level 20, 25, and 30. We're not expecting people to play the game for hours and hours and hours to get to level 30 if you're not truly enjoying it. But basically everybody can get to level 12. Pretty much no problem. But if you are enjoying the game, you want to go the extra mile, and we're talking about like Facebook and Oprah money, you can go all the way up to level 30, and we do appreciate it, guys. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Go and get your game on. It looks like we're finally getting a little bit of aggression here, building up here for Mr. Fister. Decided to leave the base and get to work. This is a great place to do it.
Yep.
Going to immediately shut down all mining at this gold operation. That first Void Ray for King Vladimir is out,
he might not shut it down.
We'll have something to say about it.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say this Void Ray with a shield battery is probably enough. And Mr. Fister, you know, having this many stalkers and the immortal and stuff, this is great, but he might as well just go knock on the front door and just not be here.
Yeah, I'm not against him going to the front door. He can win this with these stalkers.
Oh!
I don't know why he isn't overcharging this battery here. Maybe he just doesn't have the. Yeah, I mean, he should be able to overcharge here pretty friggin' soon. He's got another battery coming down. He should be able to defend this. He needs to get like one more void. There you go. Okay, so now the second void is out, but still gonna be careful, man. 2 full volleys with these stalkers. Void is dead.
Dead.
So, and that is in a horrible range for King Vladimir. And there that goes. That's gone now. He can do an overcharge. Oh, he keeps chrono boosting, man.
Damn.
He needs to overcharge these batteries.
I think he's panicking on the overcharge on the probes after losing so many. I think that's probably what's going through his mind right now.
Yeah.
Is just trying to like get his probe count back up. I mean, really, if I'm Mr. Fister, after seeing him commit like all these shield batteries and shit here, I'm just going back to his front ramp.
Yes.
He's already blown a bunch of money. Just go somewhere else and force him to build more shield batteries elsewhere, because you know, this is not doing anything anymore. He hasn't been mining here in, you know, a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So here we go, finally going to go around front, and I think this will be much more successful for him. Probably get one more warp in here before going in, but at the same time, at the very least, Vlad with another Void Ray here soon, and +1 to attack at least on those voids has just completed.
It sure as shit did, and, well, still 2 Void Rays not going to be enough, especially with no batteries over here, and one of those voids are damn near dead. He's getting out of position. God. He is playing with fire. He almost got burned right there. That War Prism is still in position. This is not looking good here for King Vladimir. I mean, he was the pusher, the rusher. He got these random ass fucking cannons all over the base for no reason at all. That's one of the most silver level shit I've ever seen. And I do believe this is silver, so it's silver and gold, so this makes sense.
Yeah, that's very accurate, true to form. More stalkers in. This is game Mr. Black. Mr. Fister has got all 5 fingers inside of King Vladimir right now, and it is doing horrible, horrible damage as Vladimir, in a complete panic, not knowing what to do, has decided to teleport everything to a top base and then go and attack with 3 Void Rays, which really, I guess at this point, is probably his best option.
Oh, you know what? I'm sitting here kind of memeing him just a little bit because of his cannon placement, but he's actually doing the right thing here and not taking those Void Rays immediately into death at his base. He also went ahead and got a ninja expansion, recalled all of the probes over there, and forced a recall from the vast majority of his army back to his base, which is buying him some more time. That was actually a really good play.
Yeah, no, I was just shockingly good, given the cannon placements. He is playing with fire. He's so lucky that Blink is still not up.
Oh, Blink was
right
up.
now.
GG.
Yeah, this just these are already dead several times over. So many stalkers on the board right now, and Vlad still seems to be hellbent on being able to build more cannons, which at this point in the game, the cannons are not going to be the thing to save you. You just need to get yourself back up to and keeping your Stargate tech, getting more Void Rays up. The cannons are not it. Good move with the pylons.
Yes.
To try and get them down. This is a great decision. Get out while you still can.
Yep.
And still we're not seeing Blink being researched. This is the weirdest shit. We are now 10 minutes in. He's got almost exclusively stalkers. One
no!
HP dream.
What are you doing, you fool? No!
Wow! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Oh. Well, there goes that Void. Meanwhile, down at base, I mean, Fister don't know what to attack here. He can't make up his mind on what he wants to finish. He's finally going down here over to the gold, try and stop this. These two zealots have just been sitting. Bobs are not doing their jobs. They are straight up union workers, $40 an hour, doing nothing. And there it is now, the Void Rays underneath the shield batteries.
Why are you not attacking?
Getting rid of all of those stalkers, and now these Void Rays could attack these zealots, but no, they're not doing anything. They're just chilling. They're just big chilling. Dude,
yeah.
Adam, he's got 1 base, 2 base, 3 nexus, 4. Adam, this game might not be over, sir. This might not be over.
He's got probes not doing anything. I mean, I will give it for the level of play that we're seeing here, or that we, the level of the silver gold. One hell of a mix of horrible and good decisions being made on both sides right now. They are even on probe count somehow, against all odds.
Well,
but now he's been scouted out.
Having 4 Nexi will do that for you.
True.
Yeah.
True and factual.
Even when he lost a lot of his stuff, now he's just warping in a couple zealots to go into the base. I would have preferred to see adepts at this point. That way you can shade back and forth. But it looks like as he's warping in, we've got the stalkers kind of leaving. He's going after the pylons, forcing a pull here, and he's going to lose another Void Ray. Or not.
No, he's not.
Okay. Wow. He is slowly coming back into this game. Slowly.
Where is the blink? For God's sake, use one of your 5 fingers that's currently attempting to enter into King Vlad and just press the blink button.
He's gonna attack into this. He's gonna attack into this. There's shield batteries down. He's getting closer to the shield battery. Here we go. He is getting way too aggressive with those 2 Void Rays. Cannons are trying to put in work, but it's just too many stalkers in the Immortal. He's going to lose everything here. Doing a quick warp cycle and have a couple more zealots to go up into the main. Tons of action in this game. A lot of back and forth. Meanwhile, down here, we've got another warp prism. I don't know if he's planning on going in and trying to attack here, but, I mean, he's just basically abandoned this base altogether. Meanwhile, he's got the 2 Void Rays still in the base doing damage, and he should be able to clean up all of these stalkers.
He's had 4 Void Rays do so much work in this match that really only by the good graces of Blink. Now, only now, finally, on the way for Mr. Fister. I had to actually double check production to make sure that wasn't Blink from King Vlad, because if Vlad got Blink before Mr. Fister, I was gonna friggin' yeet myself off the top of this friggin' house. Thankfully he did not. That would have been catastrophic only a week away from this wedding. Finally, it seems Mr. Fister is going to be able to complete the job that he started ages ago now, with all of these stalkers wrapping up this base, and there's really not a hell of a lot. He's gonna do this again, but
wow.
There's not much left that King Vlad can do, but I will say, for what he had available to him, a valiant effort.
Oh yeah.
From King Vladimir to be able to piece something together here in the in the face of so many stalkers from Mr. Fister.
Yeah, he's been playing really well, both players. You know, I will say King Vladimir has created a lot more chaos this game. And, you know, Mr. Fister was falling prey to the getting preoccupied and getting overwhelmed. There was just too many things going on at once, and you could tell that it was really affecting his decisiveness and the where he wants to go and what he wants to do. And that's really good on King to create that diversion and get him kind of wobbled while he then just expands all over the place and tries to rebuild, because he clearly had lost the game 4 minutes ago. Like, the game was over. And for some reason, he just managed to create enough chaos to get him back in. Now he's triple pumping Void Rays, And you know what? He is going a mass stalker, basically mass stalkers. We still got the one immortal. He is going to have blink, so I'm not sure Void Rays are going to be the absolute best thing to go. But at this point, I don't think he's got much of a choice. You can't really just go stalkers because your opponent already is starting off with much more stalkers than you, so you're not really going to catch up. You could try and get disruptors knowing that he doesn't have any blink, but at some point you got to assume that he is going to get blink since he is going for heavy stalkers. So I think him triple pumping Void Rays the most that he can do is probably the best thing, and just kind of create more and more chaos and force Fister to take a bad engagement and possibly win this game. Outside of that, it's still not looking that great for King Vladimir.
No, I mean, and he's putting these shield batteries really like right out the ramp. He needs to back those up a little bit. He can't. Like they're in front of the voids instead of behind them, really. But it's not going to matter anyway because the party has arrived on the doorstep before he was ready to get the show started. And a blink in at the casual 15-minute mark. We'll see the end of those batteries and possibly yet one of the voids, almost two. And just as King Vlad felt like maybe he was getting a foothold yet again for the third time in this match, not enough time. Mr. Fister down here and somehow has been sitting at about the same food count for ages.
Yep.
My man has been floating 1,500 plus minerals and gas without using any of his production facilities for ages. Building two more gateways. As these two Void Rays once again going for the pylon. I mean, again, Vlad, all the right ideas, just not enough units to make the magic happen. What did I just see? Okay, only took home some. I almost had a stroke. I almost had a stroke. Okay, all right.
You're all right. He just recalled just enough back, which is really, really smart. Well played there from Mr. Fister, getting rid of the Void Rays, and just like that, there is virtually no army left for King Vladimir. All he's got remaining is this base. He did create a little ninja down here, and of course he's got these couple of structures up north. But at this point, this was a solid game. I think it's at that point now where he just should GG out, and he does exactly that. Except he just says mass rats, which I don't know what that means. But
maybe we shouldn't know what that means.
All right, maybe we shouldn't.
Given what we had in the last couple weeks, maybe.
Yeah, we should.
Maybe we just shouldn't know. It's you know what's been fun about that shit ever since we've had Mark blurring them out is the number of people in the comments trying to figure out what the word was. And I've seen some truly tinfoil hat conspiracy level fucking things.
What were you saying? Tinfoil hat.
So what? Tinfoil hat like conspiracy level like what was being like or why it was being censored or what it was about. I saw somebody that was assuming that we were blurring it out because it was some sort of related slur to Middle Eastern people that is not allowed from like woke Google or some shit, and so we were doing.
No, it was a homophobic
a bundle
slur.
Of sticks.
And we're just not, We're not about that life. So, that's just that. It has nothing to do with it. And YouTube is so crazy these days in terms of like what is up there and what isn't there.
They're just trigger happy. Yeah.
And we also create shorts and stuff, and we just don't know what's going to be put in there. So, Mark, we got an editor now. We've had an editor for a while. We pay him. So,
it's true. People are like, "Who's Mark?" All you need to know is Mark is a god. That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know. That's it. And Mark sells some bad things, and he just blurted it out. That's it. There's no crazy conspiracy. It's just nasty
Somebody said
language.
the old LAGTV. Old LAGTV would never blur it out. I said, what the fuck are we talking about?
Old LAGTV.
What are you saying?
Jesus,
oh my
come
God,
on, man. Anyway. If you want to support future LAGTV, go on and download Ant Legion on your mobile devices. Link will be in the description of the video. Thank you so much, guys. We will see you all. This was a good game, Adam. This was a solid game. This was good.
Dude, for silver gold, this was fire.
Yeah, this was good. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.